It didn't matter that I had a speech impediment. It didn't matter the fact that I couldn't say my own name. What mattered was the fact that I had a dream and I wanted to follow it. And guess what? I did it. When you have a dream and a goal and an idea, what tends to happen is that you have a vision, but you don't know how you're going to achieve it. You don't know who's going to be there. You don't know how you're going to get there, but you have a vision and you still want to do something and make it happen. And that's the same vision that I had when I first had a dream of becoming an inspirational speaker. And the reason why I had that dream was, yes, I had a speech impediment. Yes, I was going through a lot. But at that time, unfortunately, the situations in my family wasn't the best. And being the eldest at home at that time, I wanted to inspire my little siblings to follow their dream. And because of that, since I didn't know what to do, I was like, maybe I can make these videos and upload them on YouTube or do something like that. Because at that time, anyone who my siblings saw on YouTube, to them was a superstar. And I was like, as long as I can take the attention of my siblings away from everything that's happening and focus it on them following their dream, then maybe I may be able to help them out. And as a result, we decided to make my first motivational video in the bathroom. It took us more than 2 hours, and even uploading it on YouTube took us longer than that. But we had a sense of stick-to-itiveness, the perseverance of going towards a goal and sticking to it. And because of that, we continued making the video every single week for more than 3 years. And I started showcasing my own dream. And from there on, from the bathroom, I continued doing what I was doing. And then I started getting invited to go to local schools, local primary schools. And from there on, I started getting invited to go to different areas. And before I knew it, I started getting invited to travel internationally. And I remember there was even a time when I went to China, and even when I was over there, I continued showcasing my own journey. I continued recording that journey. And one thing I realized was that it wasn't so much my speech that was inspiring people, but what was inspiring people was the fact that they were able to see where I started, where I had gone, and where I was gonna go. And the fact that I was taking them on the journey was the thing which had a lot of impact in their life. And because I continued showcasing my journey, I continued recording it, there was a time I got invited to represent Australia at the United Nations headquarters in New York. And when I had that opportunity, I was speechless because I am a kid who was born in a refugee camp. And when my family came to Australia, I couldn't speak English. I didn't know a lot of things. So by me showcasing my own journey and getting from where I was to representing Australia at the UN headquarters and taking people along the journey, that was one of the best things I've ever done in my whole life. And because of that, what happened was some people were telling me, Doko, what you're doing is amazing. I want to follow my dream, but I don't know how. And I want something, I want a place where I can feel safe and comfortable, where I can connect with other dreamers, I can connect with professionals, so I can do what I do best. And since I knew how it felt for you to have a dream and for you to not have the connection and for you to not have the safe space, I decided to found Rich Dreams, which is both an in-person and web application for you to showcase your success journey, build connections, and work towards achieving their dreams. And can I just say, the fact that we are making that happen, the fact that we are making dreaming an identity, it has been with the First Nation people in Australia for such a long time. And the fact that we're showcasing and we're being a part of it, the fact that all of these dreamers have been doing what they're doing, there is nothing short of amazing than that. And because of that, I want us to make this something that is part of our identity. Because I believe it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you believe. One thing that unites us is the fact that we all have dreams. And that's something no one can take away from you. And that's one thing I knew from the beginning. It didn't matter that I had a speech impediment. It didn't matter the fact that I couldn't say my own name. What mattered was the fact that I had a dream and I wanted to follow it. And guess what? I did it. And I think because of that, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a bit famous. And as a result, I just want to say, this whole night is dedicated to everyone with dreams, with goals, with ideas. I know the last 2 years have been very challenging. Some of us may ended up putting our dream on hold, but I want you to know that what you went through doesn't define you. What defines you is the dream that you have, the goals that you have, and having the energy and the perseverance to believe in yourself and to believe in that dream, and not just only believing, but taking action towards those dreams. And not just taking action, but working so hard that you make sure that you achieve that dream. And that's what I had, and that's what I'm going with. And if you have any form of dream or a goal or an idea, I want to say, I believe in you, and everyone in here believes in you, just like how my siblings believed in me. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. And I don't know who left this here for me, but I'm gonna take it. Thank you very much.